I know these are, they're funny. I love them. They're funny. They're very me. They're like my buddies. They're like my bodyguards or something. I don't know. My name's Brooke Jennings. I am a senior at OSU, 4th year, and my major is psychology, but I have a studio art minor. It was like my way of getting to come to school, but also doing art. So I definitely started like making art from a really young age. Like I know that I've always like enjoyed it, and then like COVID, 2020, being home all the time, like I started painting a lot. That was definitely like when it kind of clicked for me. I'm like, oh, like you love painting.
My lack of paint, because it's so much money to buy new.
I think like within the past year especially, I really like started enjoying like figure. I definitely connect my emotion with my body, and like the portrayal of like the figures that I use in some of my paintings I think are like, it's like an objective representation of how I feel. Boxed, for example, like it's kind of like a resemblance of like feeling confined. That's like very apparent in like the work that I make, is like I'm obviously thinking about it a lot and like thinking about body, but this body that I have is a vessel for who I am, and who I am is not my body, but our world is so focused on body instead of like substance and like behind the body.
I could talk all about bodies and now I'm drawing an apple.
I definitely took like a metaphorical like approach to roots. I view it as like the roots of who I am. My emotions are my roots for everything basically, and I definitely think that they would be like considered an influence in my art or like an inspiration, because I think that like making art is like a form of like therapy for like me and for obviously like so many other people. The Child, I submitted that one as well. That's digital. It was something that I made actually for therapy. It shows like this little like figure, this child, like the child in me, like that I was so disconnected from for like my whole life, is like, I'm coming out and I'm a little guy still. So with luminosity, like the one with the heart where it's like glowing basically, I use like neon paint for it. Like the heart in that figure is like, it's glowing, like it's like this light that's like shining and wants to go in every single direction.
What color should my worm be? Because I feel like pink is not, well, pink could be cute. Worm.
People like connect with that. Like I don't even have to say any of this and they're like, oh yeah, I feel this and this about it. And I love that because I don't have to tell them how to feel about it. They just feel it.
Oh, I love them.
I always say this like in all of my artist statements, like the process of making art is like its own art form. I'm just putting my all into it, and or even if I don't put my all into it, like just giving what I can to it, and that like I feel accomplished.
Also, before we go, I want to be there. Look at that gorgeous little lagoon going on there.